Hey guys, CM here. I was asked to do a little customizing for a buddy on Instagram who owns one of my custom knives, a kitchen knife. His name is Gunther. There's an 8 and a 7, I think, somewhere in there. Shit, I forgot. But anyways, he got this Will Moon custom MK11 as part of a deal, and this knife had previously been sent back to Will Moon twice to be fixed and came back as is. And so he knew what he was getting into. He does not blame the previous owners because they did not do anything. It was all on the maker, who at one time actually said, "You don't like it? Then sell it to someone else." He wouldn't take it back any more times. So, without further ado, my customization. So this knife had very horrible gapping, some wiggle between the scales. So the first thing was I tucked this apart, and there were 3 body screw holes, but only 2 body screws in here. One here and one here, and then there's a third hole that should have a screw going in there, but was empty. So I tightened and Loctited those when I reassembled it. But the other thing was there was horrible lock bar play either way, and I'll show you later, but the tent ball touches all the way to the other side with no difference in lock engagement. It is horrible up-down play. So I figured, okay, I'm going to carbonize the ever-living shit out of it on both surfaces, which I did, and that wasn't enough, so I got a hammer and I carefully tapped and tried to peen the lock bar over to smush material that way, displacing material. And that has worked before on Emerson's and various other knives where the lock bar, you got horrible lock rock. Striders are one of them. And the trick works on more than a few knives, but I'll show you right here. Right here, yeah. So, detent touches scale. There is, let me see if I can get the sound to show. Okay, it's not going to make clicky sounds, but there is discernible up-down lock or play. Yeah, that's the word. So maybe this will be a good way of showing. Yes, this will work. Okay, that's the amount of contact, and go from here. So yeah. Yeah. So there is no way that I can make this a really I could not fix the lock engagement. The lock engagement, the geometry sucks from the get-go. There should be progressively more contact as this lock bar travels to the right, and there isn't. There is no change in the geometry, really. So I adorned it with he just said be creative, and I like using dicks. Dicks express my attitude for a lot of things, so what better way to do that? Oh yeah, I also highlighted this area for rub because the blade rubs against the scales there, and there's no way I could adjust that out by changing the tightening on either side of the pivot. So yeah, there's that one for you. Let's see, what else? While I'm looking at things, okay. You'll notice the height, the plate. What's it called? The grind or the plunge line. That's the word, plunge line. Yeah. Okay. So there is a difference in plunge lines. That one is considerably more flat, right? Yeah, more of the full thickness of the blade on that side than there is on that side. Let's see, on the top grind, same thing. More plunge, less. Less. Yeah. So yeah. Let's see, there and there. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't like. I have standards, and I don't let knives go out like that. Even the V grind knives that I do, I pay attention to where my plunge lines, that's basic. And, yeah, I'd expect more for somebody that has been in the knife game longer than I have and whatever. Oh, yeah. So, an explanation of the customization. So that says will crack. So if you look at that lock relief, yeah, that area is destined to crack. I mean, look at how these 90 degrees, and even then, even if you're going to have 90-degree to your cuts there, it should be spread out over a long enough length so you've got actual, you're not causing any stress where it flexes. I mean, look at this fucking DDR right here. Not only is it not 90 degrees, it's all fucking ball nose and side, it's completely ball nosed all around. And look at the length of the relief cut. Yeah. What else? Okay, so no wonder he didn't put his logo on this. Yeah, I would be. I wouldn't put my logo on a knife like this either. I wouldn't let it out of the shop. But yeah, if so, I wouldn't want it to bear my name. Frisky Dingo, from any of you guys remember Jersey Devil? Yeah, that's all I gotta say. And he once criticized me for blaming my work on my on the roughness of my work at the time because I was, a tweaker working with tools that were rudimentary in a garage. He was trying to say that I should be blaming myself and not my lack of proper tools. Yeah, well, you have proper tools. You got your dad's CNC shop. Fucking, what's your excuse? Yeah, so rub, piss poor, my dick, customer's ass, bend over, missing 1/3 of screws. All right. I know it's not that I have ill will towards the guy. There's nothing personal about him. It's just like this is not right. It's just bad form. It's like when you go to a Grateful Dead concert and you pay fucking hundreds of dollars for tickets and then fucking Jerry Garcia nods out in the middle of the second song. It's just bad fucking form. Yep. All right, so that's it. Bend over. My dick, your ass. Insert. Yep. Fuck the knife community really hard. So yeah, there it is. All right, as always, stay armed, stay alert, stay alive. Hooah. God bless. Later.